What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a impromptu Jedi Knights Watch live stream here. This is not going to be a long stream. This is going to be half hour, 45 minutes. This is just a video I wanted to do. I was able to get to the office here a little bit early. I know the Wonder Woman WB100 year anniversary dropped today, so I wanted to just come on, chat with you guys. I wanted to give you my opinions about it, but also just see what your thoughts were on it too, so we could kind of look at this thing together. This is a figure that I do have pre-ordered, so kind of kicking around the idea, do I keep the pre-order? Do I cancel it? Do I sell it? I mean, are people going to be selling this for double the price? I don't want to get into that too much, but I got some thoughts. I haven't really looked at these pictures yet. I've been at work all day, so I'm just getting back now. So I'm going to be kind of looking at this for the first time with you guys, just giving you my first impressions here. Hope you all had a great weekend. I definitely did. Went golfing, went to the county fair, so I got some sun. Unfortunately, I didn't take my sunglasses off, though, so you can kind of see I got that line. So I got to get back outside and work on getting a nice, even tan here. But without further ado, hopefully your guys' Monday is going well. Let's take a look at this, because this is pretty exciting. This is really Hot Toys' first wool rooted hair figure. And I got to say, by looking at some of these figures here, some of these pictures here, I think this looks pretty good. So let's take a look at it here. We got action in the box. What is going on, my friend? Hey, thank you for being here. Hopefully you're having yourself a good day. Says that he pre-ordered it as well. Yeah, are you excited about this? Are you going to be keeping this pre-order? Let me know. So here's a nice close-up shot. The silicone body is amazing. I think they did a really good job with this on the Wonder Woman 84, and you can kind of see like the shoulder blades, kind of the neck muscles going down. It's a really well done body. It's got some really nice heft to it as well. I think with this one, with the outfit, I think they actually toned down the colors from the Wonder Woman 84 just to kind of make it a little bit less vibrant, but she comes with the got the holster here. That looks really good. But the thing that really was impressive, even again with that Wonder Woman 84, is that body, the new body technology that they're using. The Ahsoka looks really, really good as well. So this is a great shot here. I think the likeness is really good to Gal Gadot. I like this head sculpt from the golden armor. The only thing I do wish is that it had the rolling eyeball system, or that the eyes were kind of dead on. I like this look, but I'd like to be able to change it as well. Just kind of limits us on the posing ability. But I do think this is the best likeness, even over the Wonder Woman 84. And, some of my biggest questions were going to be, how is this thing going to come to me? And what's the packaging going to look like? What's the hair going to look like when I get it? Because I'm sorry, but Hot Toys hasn't really proven they can do really good rooted hair yet. So this is really their first test for me, and I'm really excited for it. So let's just dig into it here. We got Alvin J in the house here as well. He says, "I'm keeping mine. It will be my only Wonder Woman. I missed out on it. Sadly, the alarm didn't went off. So I don't know if you went through Sideshow or not." But I went through Sideshow, and luckily for me, I was like waiting and ready, and I was able to pre-order it the moment it came online, because I got my email saying that I could pre-order it like 15 minutes after it was already gone. So Sideshow dropped the ball there, but luckily for me, I was kind of on top of it. Hey everyone, Movie Cannon, she looks good and ready to go. Were you able to pick her up? So yeah, I do have mine pre-ordered on Sideshow, but I wasn't sold on keeping it. And these photos, they look really, really good. So we got this like hard line here. You can see where the rooted is. I don't really see that on. I don't know. I don't know. So that's a little like kind of an eyesore for me. But one thing I did notice is the neck doesn't look as Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. I think it might be some of these angles that we're getting here, because the neck looks really good here, but then when we go here, the hair might hide it a little bit better, but you can see the neck kind of comes all the way down to here. So who knows? I mean, what I did with my Wonder Woman 84 was I got that blue kind of like cloak that came with the I think it's the Concept 84, and I put that on. It looks really, really good. We got Conquer Knight in the house. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Evil Sneaker is here as well. Yeah, an impromptu live. I got home from work. I got some of my office stuff done. I'm like, you know what? Instead of doing like a video, I'm just going to go live for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, talk to you guys before I go pick up my girls. We'll talk about this more on Wednesday, but it's fresh in my mind. I wanted to look over the photos with you guys and just kind of give you my insight, but also get your opinion on this too. So thanks for checking in, my friend. I should be satisfied. Yeah, I mean, the Wonder Woman 84 is no slouch, but would love to have this whenever I get a chance in the future without costing a limit. And the other thing that I have to take into consideration too is the maintenance on the hair. You don't have any of that with the Wonder Woman 84. This head sculpt, I think, is a little bit better, like I said, but I think the sculpted hair is very well done. I think this looks pretty awesome. And we're going to actually look at some photos that are live in hand of this head sculpt. So we're gonna take a look at that here in a few minutes as well. We're not just gonna look at these not the prototype, but the actual finished project here. The Wonder Woman WB100 looks really good so far. Ordered from Pop Collectibles. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna look at that next. I just want to go through these first. We got Rob Rod in the house. Depending on what pics and videos of real collectors look like, I'll decide if I'm keeping mine from Sideshow. 100%. I wanted to actually see other people's reviews and this figure in hand before I decided if I was keeping it or not. Because if you have another Wonder Woman, I don't think this is an absolute must. Is it the best? It might be, but I don't know that yet. And the fact is, it's really just a bunch of different a couple different Wonder Woman figures put into one. But sometimes that's what makes the best one, you know? So Evil says it looks good. The hairline looks weird in some of these photos, but overall, I like the look. Yeah, that was the one thing I noticed too, is kind of a hard line there. This looks really cool. I love this stance. Like, the portrait is so good, and I love the subtle facial expression on this Wonder Woman. Like, this is a sick pose, and you're not really doing anything with it. Like, you don't have to worry about the silicone body with this pose. This is a power stance. You could consider it museum, but I still think this works. The base, I don't think I'm going to be using this Wonder Woman part here. We'll see how this all works. I like the round base. I'm a fan of that. I think it's extra classy. It looks better than the rectangular bases. I don't know how this like gold, almost like tinfoil wraparound is going to look, but I'm okay. I'm digging this. I like it. I like this head sculpt and the hair. You know, the rooted hair, I thought we maybe would have too much body on top, unlike mine, right? But if it's too poofy, you know, it doesn't look natural as well. But you can definitely see the Wonder Woman outfit is a lot more like of a burned red or burgundy as opposed to the 84. Comes with the sword and the shield, which the 84 also didn't come with. So this is obviously going to be kind of like the total package here. It's just 3,000 units worldwide. Obviously, people like seeing that. I think Hot Toys is doing something different where they're going to definitely try to get, you know, more people to pre-order, build up that hype. And I like it because it builds that excitement that we really haven't had for a little bit over a year. So I like the excitement. And it also kind of, it's easier for me to pass on something like Anakin, for instance. I pretty much collect original trilogy. So if it's numbered and it's going to be like this higher premium price, it's easier for me to let it go and let somebody else enjoy it more. So I don't feel like I have to get everything. And that's kind of nice. We got Mr. Mom Collectibles in the house. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. He says, hey, what's going on, everyone? Have this paid off and can't wait for it to ship. Congratulations to you, sir. That's awesome. I was just talking that I have it pre-ordered, but wanted to see these photos, but I would also like to see more in hand. We're going to look at a little bit of that. Payton23, hello, my friend. Thank you for being here. Let's see, action in the box. I did a special diorama base for her like I do for the other figures I have. Oh, I can't wait to see that. You got to send it to me once you have her in there. I'd love to see that. But Yeah, this is tough. Obviously, not everybody's going to get their chance at this, but I'm wondering what this is going to sell for on the secondary market too. Like, are people going to be like really just kind of chomping at the bit to really get this thing, or are a lot of people going to be satisfied with BVS, Justice League, Golden Armor, 84? What do you guys think? For anybody that didn't get this, are you going to be searching for this on the secondary market? What's your thought process on that? Are you okay with Golden Armor? Are you okay with 84? Because if I missed out, I would be okay with the Wonder Woman 84. I don't think it's a bad figure. And again, you pretty much have the same body, just a little bit different paint applications. And then you have the Golden Armor head sculpt with the wool hair. This looks really good. I like this a lot. Looks natural. Very well done. This is cool, man. Obviously, some of this is probably going to be a little Photoshop. Got some really rich, burn here and like dark colors, if you will. So some of that might be Photoshop, but the 84 is actually pretty posable. So you just got to be careful with that silicone body. If you leave her in that pose too long, maybe something could rip. But she feels hefty in the hand, sturdy in the hand as well. I like this new technology that they're using for the figure body. This is honestly, this is probably the pose that I would love to put her in. This looks great. It makes me smile. I can't even hide it. This looks really good to Wonder Woman and Gal Gadot, and this is probably going to be the last rendition of her that we get. So, man, this is impressive right here. I like this. The hair has really good flow, and it looks natural. I think that's the biggest thing, because the hair on a figure, if it's rooted, even if it's sculpted, you can really throw a figure off, and just, we want that realness factor. And I think this angle here looks almost perfect. So we got Andrew Craig in the house. Is it just me, or was this released extremely fast? Yeah, with this, it was really fast. And I know with some of the exclusives, or like what was the armor a couple years ago? Whatever con, or I don't know if it was a con or a showcase that was, but some of these they whip out pretty quick. I know the blue and gray Batman should be coming out pretty quick as well. So, but if anybody in the chat can help me out with what makes this come out so quick, because I remember the armor and a couple other figures came out really quick, but I don't remember exactly what they came out for, like if it was a summer showcase or what. I think the low count in this will cause prices to be doubled. I tried and couldn't get it, so I won't chase, and I'll wait 3 years most likely when InArt releases their version. Yeah, that's the other thing to think about. I'm sure InArt, they're already doing BVS Superman. They're probably going to do BVS Batman. I would assume this will be next. I'm thinking Hot Toys tried to get in front of it a little bit and put out theirs, but again, just 3,000 units. For the price at retail, Wonder Woman 84 is an excellent pickup for anyone. And to me, it doesn't feel like a consolation figure by any means. Have it and love it. Yeah, I was thinking if I got this, maybe I'll sell that one and just have one Wonder Woman in the collection. But at this point, I don't know. I might keep both, because, like I said, I have the blue cloak, kind of like a different look for Wonder Woman, and I could always take this harness and put it on her too, and do like something different, and have this one with the sword and the shield. So there's definitely some things I can do with this, and it looks really good. I'm wondering when Sideshow is going to have theirs available. If it's going to be like a month down the road, a couple weeks, who knows? We haven't really gotten much direction on that, but it's cool that this is out so fast, so that we don't really have to wait. I wish Hot Toys would actually, do more of this, where they cut down that lead time to like 6 months. I know it's asking a lot, and they're coming out with a lot of figures, but I'd actually be okay with less figures coming out for pre-order and then a shorter lead time. So instead of 100 and some up for pre-order, let's do 60, and get these things out quicker, because as collectors, we really just want this in hand, and we want to be able to enjoy this as soon as possible. So, but this is impressive. I can't lie. Again, I was on the fence. I wanted to see what this looks like. It looks really good. Now, how much work went into this rooted hair, to set up for these photos, that remains to be seen. But we're going to look at some of the in-hand photos as well coming up here. We got OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars in the house. What is going on, my friend? When I miss a figure, I expect to pay up to 2.5 times retail, so I hope I can find this for a reasonable, unreasonable amount. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how much people are willing to fork over for this. Because if we're honest with ourselves, it's nothing like groundbreaking new. Maybe the wool rooted hair we could say is, but I mean the head sculpt we've seen and the body we've seen. But so I'm just curious to see how this is going to go on the secondhand market here. We got Summers fam. Hey dude, hope all is well. Hello. Thank you for being here. I know we're doing kind of like a little afternoon show here just to kind of look at these photos. So probably get some different viewers than we typically get when we go on a little bit later tonight. So good to see everybody here. Thank you guys for stopping in and checking out this figure with me. I think it's pretty good. I think it looks really good. I think this looks really good. The only issue I have is this hairline right here looks real hard, and where you can pretty much see where all the hair was implanted. So that's a little bit of an eyesore, but I don't think that's going to be a deal breaker or like a really big problem. So we got Tyria in the house. Hello. Thank you for being here. We got Collector Joey in the house, just past 3,000 subs. Congratulations to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. We got the Rusty Bronco here. Pre-order this on 1/6 kit, so he's getting his. Congratulations to you. That's going to be awesome. We're just looking at photos here. The forehead does bother me, where it's just that hard line. It's almost like I can't unsee it. Kind of an awkward pose here. I know they're trying to show off what the body can do here, what the legs can do for articulation, but kind of an awkward pose. See, stuff like this just gets me. Like the simple, strong museum poses, but they look natural. They look realistic. Almost like the hair is in a wind blow effect here. You can do a little bit more with it. And again, that's something you can't do with the sculpted hair. And it kind of works with the head tilted a little because you got the eyes going off to the one side. It kind of works for this look. So this is a good look too. Got the gauntlets, that light up. They don't light up, but they're that different color here. So that's nice. Look at that. Is that a seam right there? The arm. Whew. That's pushing that body right there. But again, looks good. I think this is gonna look better in a museum pose, if I'm being honest. I'm looking at, and maybe it's just the blogger posing here, but I think some of these look a little less natural. And I want to be able to hide that longer neck. See, this looks good too. I like that. A little poofy for me, but hey, I'm sure we could work with it. It's not the end of the world. It's exciting. It's exciting. I hope everybody's happy with this that was able to pre-order. I hope people that weren't able to get it can find it for a decent deal. I don't like this golden lasso. I don't think it I wish they would have went with like almost like a wired braided piece. I don't know. This is once you unravel it, you can't ravel it back, it seems. It's not it doesn't articulate as well as I would like, and it feels a little cheap. Like it kind of, I don't know, I just don't like it. I wish they would use a different material for that, but I probably won't use it anyway. So this is probably what I'm going to do with mine, is more of a shield and sword standing strong pose. But that's the photos. But I want to go now and take a look at the actual in hand. And the quality here might not be the best because these were sent to me by Big Breda on Instagram. So Instagram typically likes to compress the hell out of these photos. So we're just going to look at this. Look at the size of this box. This is pretty impressive. And we're going to see why it's that big. But this is the Wonder Woman 84, and then you have the new one here. Love the art on the front of the art box here. I love the stance of Wonder Woman. It looks amazing. The size of the box it's got some presence there as well. And the reason why it's so big is if we kind of see if I can do this without losing too much quality. So if you look here, Hot Toys is being smart. They're packing this in foam, which they should, but then they're also putting the head sculpt separate into like another case, like a plexiglass case, to make sure that this gets delivered to you without having any of those like problems of it rubbing on the clamshell or whatever the case may be. So they're going kind of the in-art method here, where they're gonna make sure that you're getting this without that hair getting messed up, and I appreciate that. So foam packaging is awesome. I love the foam packaging, just gives it like that high-end look. And you can see all the accessories, the gauntlets, the hands, the sword, and the shield, and then her kind of blanking out on the word there, but like a holster to put on her if you wish. But it looks really good. And then here is the case that she comes into. So you got kind of like a foam on top just to kind of keep the head from moving around, and it's on like a on a acrylic post or a peg. And I think the hair looks good. It doesn't look poofy like right around here. I think it's got really nice curls. It's got some good body, but not too bad. And then once they take her out there, so what do you guys think of this? I think it looks pretty good. Actually, I think it looks really good, and I'm impressed. And this does put my mind at ease a little bit with some of these other figures coming out, like the Joker, the Anakin Skywalker, some of the artisan line there with the wool rooted hair. So this helps. It puts me at ease. It makes me excited for this figure again. So I'm definitely on board. I'm looking forward to getting this, and we'll see what happens. But it looks good. I hope there's not a whole lot of like maintenance that you have to do down the road. I mean, I've had Gamora for a couple years now, and I've posed her and I've done stuff, and her hair, it doesn't seem like I have to do much, and it hasn't gotten out of control. So I'm thinking if you're delicate with this figure, if you don't, whip it around and, all this stuff, I'm thinking whatever product they put in the hair should hold. But let me know what you guys think. I think the only rooted hair figure that I have is Gamora. I had Catwoman, but I got rid of that one. So yeah, everything else I have is sculpted. So it's really just Gamora, but I've had her for a while. Haven't had to do anything with her, so no issues there. Let's see. Joey says, I feel like with that foam on the top of the head might mess up the top of the hair if the head sculpt is loose in the peg. Yeah, I'm hoping it's like I'm hoping the head is secure, and then they just put that on so like there is no movement. But again, this is just one person's photo, so maybe somebody else gets theirs and it did wiggle loose or something like that, and then that friction kind of causes some problems. So I guess we'll see. It's gonna be, I don't know if, like I said, I've been working all day, so I don't know if anybody's put like an unboxing out there yet, so from overseas or anything. So I want to definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, he says the packaging is definitely interesting on this one. I like it though. I mean, it sucks to store a box this size for a 1/6 scale figure, but I'd rather them package it like this and make sure it's good to go, nothing bad is going to happen, as opposed to a normal release where it's all just in the clamshell and all together. So I like that a lot. And again, it looks very premium. I really like it. So Action in the Box says fantastic. Conquer Knight, are you interested in getting any more of the artisan line figures? So that's a good question. I don't know yet. I'm gonna pass on Anakin because I'm really just trying to stay within the Star Wars original trilogy. I'm trying to stay in my lane there because, as you guys know, I collect a lot of the franchises, so I can't get everything being on the budget that I have. The Joker, I have the in-art sculpted 1-pack. I'm very happy with it, but I can never get enough of Joker. But I don't know if I like the rooted hair Joker. I think that is more than just, my worry here was how natural is it going to look with the Wonder Woman. My worry with the Joker is the length. It looks too short, but then also I think the hairline itself is too thick. Heath Ledger had a really far back hairline on the side there, and I don't see that with this one. Also, it looks very thick on top, where he looked more like a natural, kind of like a guy that was going to start maybe losing a little bit of hair. So I didn't think the Hot Toys one looked as natural as like the in art. But I do like that sculpted head sculpt a lot, the sculpted figure. So while I don't think I need a whole lot of the same Joker, I'm not gonna say I'm not getting that sculpted hair one. And I did put that I was interested in the rooted hair. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think those were the two bigger ones that interested me, but I think I'm gonna pass on them for right now. We got Brandon Wheeler in the house. Primetime reviews. What's going on, my friend? He says Wonder Woman looks great. Can't wait for you to have her in the collection. Yeah, it should be really, really interesting to have this in the collection. I can't wait to like review it and see what she's all about. And I'm just wondering when Sideshow is actually going to get her out here as well. So that's definitely something that I'll be waiting for. Hopefully Sideshow gives us a little bit of like a heads up, that she's coming out, or like hey, we're charging you in like 10 days instead of like the 3 days, or saying, hey, we charged you yesterday, so hopefully that happens. But I love seeing these in-hand photos. So I thank Joao for sending this to me and whoever sent it to him, because it does give you a real life look at what this figure is going to look like. You can see how she's packaged. Obviously, if you get an Anakin Skywalker, for example, maybe the box won't be as big, because with her long hair, you definitely have to have room for it to kind of float. And Anakin, it's a lot shorter. So maybe the case is shorter and, the box isn't as big. But even still, I think they did a great job on the art box. And I know we pretty much just have the art box, take it out, store it away. But this is really good. I like how it's kind of like just the image over the whole front. It just looks very simple, but very attractive. Whereas got the borders here, which isn't bad, but I just think the whole image on the front with the vibrant colors is really nice. So that looks great. Not really much more I can say on this. I'm excited. I think it looks good. I think they exceeded my expectations to this point, because I wasn't sure what to expect, and I did doubt if Hot Toys' first run at this would be that good, because we saw this on the Sideshow Con, plus another event, the Flash event maybe, where it looked very poofy and not as natural. But this looks good. So if they're all looking like this, I can definitely get behind it, and I can definitely get excited about it. Conquer Knight. Sweet. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my in-art 2-pack from Spec Fiction. They said it's going to be August now. But this new Joker does come with the pencil. Can't beat that. Yeah, definitely can't beat that. It's crazy that people haven't gotten their Joker yet from InArt, and I don't know if it's because they sold more than they were thinking they were going to make, or what the case is there. But I just remember them saying Q4 of 2022, and here we are we're in Q3, right? Yeah, we're in Q3 of 2023. So I do feel everybody's pain that hasn't gotten their InArt Joker yet, because we've all been wanting to. And I do think it's a good figure. So I do think you're going to be happy with it. And like I said, I don't feel the need to have to get the Hot Toys one, because I really do think the InArt one is great. Is it perfect? No. But for a first figure that they did, I think it's really good. I definitely don't think that the accessories need to be die cast, because I think they're too heavy. It's just not practical. But overall, the figure is really good. I like some of the technology they used. Is the magnetic base perfect? No. But, hopefully that's things that they can just kind of improve on, through time. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about. If you guys have any other comments you want me to speak on, I would be happy to. But, yeah, I'm just going to be waiting for Sideshow to kind of get back to me and let me know what the dealio is. I'm excited. I'm sure, again, we'll be talking about this on Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern with D'Lo and Brick Artemis in the Wolf Pack show. Should be a good show. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys and kind of letting loose. And it's always good to do that on Hump Day, Wednesday. So, yeah, if there's nothing else, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments or in the chat, like, how do you feel about it being numbered? 3,000 units. How do you feel about that? Is that something you're okay with? Do you like what Hot Toys is doing, kind of going with this numbered stuff here? Or does it make you upset that, everybody should get a kind of like a fair shot at this? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Outside of that, look for me on Wednesday night. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. And yeah, until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon. See you guys.